One more right here, please.
June Squibb isn't used to all this attention.
Is there at least a small part of you, admit it, is there at least a small part of you that's thinking, it's about time?
Sure there are. I mean, you know, I've been doing this for so many years.
After a more than 60-year career, the 84-year-old actress has been discovered. Her scene-stealing role in the movie Nebraska has her up for Best Supporting Actress at the Golden Globes tonight, and in the conversation for an Oscar.
You dumb cluck.
She plays Kate Grant, whose aging husband Woody, played by Bruce Dern, is convinced he's won a sweepstakes.
I never knew the son of a bitch even wanted to be a millionaire. You should have thought about that years ago and worked for it.
Who is this character, Kate Grant? Describe her.
Well, she has no filter. She absolutely, whatever she thinks, comes out the mouth. Keith White, he wanted in my pants too, but he was so boring. See what you could have had, Keith, if you hadn't talked about weed all the time? She still thinks of herself as a sexy broad, even at the age she is.
And did you base her on anybody in your life?
I didn't when I did it. When I was working on it, I was not thinking of anyone. But when I saw it, I saw my mother.
What was your mother like?
Well, for one thing, she was an alcoholic. And that's hard. That's hard to deal with. She was not a nurturing person at all. But I think she thought she was.
June Squibb grew up in a small town in Illinois and always wanted to perform.
My grandmother and grandfather on my father's side used to take me to bars, and they would stand me up on the bar and I'd tap dance and they got free beer.
Wow, so you were working from an early age.
From a very early age.
Not long after high school, she moved to Cleveland to sing and dance with a theater company. Jack Lee was the music director.
How long have you known each other?
Since
51.
51. Mm-hmm. We've been best friends from the very beginning.
He's enjoying June's sudden breakthrough, too.
A friend of ours who was at the Cleveland Playhouse with us called me up when she found out about the movie. And she said, Jack, you know, we worked all these years, and guess what? June is our jackpot. And I just love that.
She's made it for everyone else, for all of you.
That's right.
From Cleveland, they made their way to New York. At first, June was too nervous to go to audition solo.
So I said, I'll go if you'll play for me. So he used to come with me to chorus auditions, and we'd be the two of us coming in, and I would say, I have my pianist. And he would sit down and play the 16 bars, and we'd get up and leave. They all thought we were crazy. They really did. Nobody did that.
She got her break on Broadway playing the stripper Electra in Gypsy, starring Ethel Merman.
So here you are as a stripper.
Gypsy. And this is the number. You got to get a gimmick. We're doing it right there.
I mean, I don't mean to objectify you, but you're terrific looking here. I mean,
I was terrific looking.
you still are.
No, but I mean, you know, I had a good body and I used it.
Yeah, as the kids say, you had a rockin' body.
A rockin'
I think that's what they say.
When she wasn't on Broadway, she performed in road companies, on cruise ships and USO tours. And when those jobs were hard to come by, she modeled.
They had those awful True Detective magazines then. I modeled in those. And that you talk about slutty. I mean, those were slutty.
Was there ever a point where you said, you know what, I got to hang this up and try something else?
Never. I never felt that.
Along the way, she married twice, raised a son, and in her 60s turned to movies, including Alexander Payne's About Schmidt, playing Jack Nicholson's wife.
Here's to a whole new chapter. We really worked well together. But I felt after that, what should I be frightened of? I worked with Jack Nicholson.
More than a decade later, director Payne hired her again for Nebraska.
And it's the biggest film role you've had. Did you know you had it in you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't doubt myself when it comes to work.
Are you surprised by your mother's performance?
No. No.
Her son, Harry Kakitsakis, a filmmaker, had no doubt either.
Don't you dare think about asking that poor man for money.
When she dropped the F-bomb on screen,
You listen real good. You can all just go.
where it came from was kind of surprising, I guess. And I mean, it was really like, wow, that came from a pit that I don't think I've ever seen. And I was happy that, you know, she was able to go there.
It's a nice place, though, here.
Yeah.
And if June Squibb does win that Golden Globe tonight, well, that's just a bonus.
I'm not a Hollywood name, and I'm not someone that they feel they should give it to or something like that. You know, all the different reasons why somebody might get the award. And I feel that truly the work is all I have. So that's it, you know, that the work is what is being honored.
Through all these years, have you had any, I don't know, have you had any sort of torrid affairs with leading men?
Well, yes, I have. I'm not going to tell you names, though, for
Can you
God's
give me
sake.
initials?
No. No, I mean, you work with people and you get to know them and oh, we're so racy in the theater anyway, you know that.